G'day guys, how's it going? Alright, so this is going to be the ending of the Virago 250 budget bike build. Going to have a bit of a chat with Matt in a minute. Bits and pieces that's been done to this since the last time we bloody spoke. But now we're bringing in the new bike to be built, and it is the CB250. There you go. Alright, let's have a chat with Matt. Rightio, Matt. Tell them what you've been doing today.
Well, this morning I went into Vic Roads to transfer little Lucifer. I've done all that.
So it's now in your name.
It's now officially
nothing to do with me anymore.
It is now officially my bike. It cost me like $20 or $30 to transfer it. And yeah, now it's mine.
So you put it down, the value of it down to $500?
Value was down at $500, which is less than the market value, but that's what I paid for it, so that's what I wrote down, and happy with that.
So happy,
they didn't question it, so
brilliant.
Bargain. Since then, we've changed the indicators.
Blinkers. All right, we'll show you the blinkers.
So what Matt's going to tell you about is changed over the blinkers. When me and Matt were out riding at night time, people noticed that which side was it?
Right-hand side.
Right-hand side was blinking really fast, and what that was because the globe had blown in it. Meanwhile, I tried to get the bloody globe out of it, and I couldn't get it out. Nay had a shot at trying to get it out. She couldn't get it out, and by that time we'd just mangled the absolute shit out of it. So I bought a new pair. They didn't have the chrome ones anymore, and I got the black pair for $19. And Matt's now installed them, and I reckon actually now looking at it,
Yeah, I quite like them.
yeah,
Yeah, I reckon I'll end up changing the black ones.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. I was looking at it, so yeah, that'll be a cool little thing to do to it.
Yeah, I think it'll be nice.
Bloody brilliant. So we're also going to take Lucifer on his first, I'll call it the maiden. It's not a maiden voyage, trip. We're going to do a breakfast. We're going to do a breakfast run.
It's sort of a maiden voyage.
Yeah.
It's now my bike. So
Well,
it's
that's
first,
it.
Yeah, first ride is it being
So
mine.
we're going to do a breakfast ride, and it's from here in Bendigo, and we'll go out up over Mount Alexander, through Chewton, Fryestown, out into all the cool bloody twisties and all that kind, just back road stuff, and then we'll stop somewhere for either breakfast, brunch, or bloody lunch, or whatever time we get there. But I'm gonna organise it for the crew guys. We'll invite the crew guys if they want to meet us here in Bendigo and do that ride, or they can meet at Chewton, which is closer coming up from Melbourne. But we'll let the crew know about that. So I think that's about it with this, is it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
So we just got to, you're going to take it over to your bloody man cave and
Yep. Yeah, it'll go in my shed and
look all nice and pretty.
yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is go over to the man cave and run through the total costs of this bike.
Okay, so this is the final tally board of everything that's been done to it, how much it's cost and everything. So I'll give you a close-up.
So that is the grand total, $3,299.78. Now that's not including the $19 for those extra bloody blinkers that I got, but there you go. So that's including the buying of the bike for $950, and I'm just going to slowly pan down all this kind of stuff. Obviously there's negatives there where I sold some stuff to Tom. Matt's going to get all the extra bits and pieces that have been taken off. They can either get thrown out or you'll keep them, like the seats and all that kind of stuff. All those bits and pieces. So now there is one thing with the bike that is most probably a bit dodgy, and that is the steering lock.
Yeah.
We don't have a key for the steering lock, so what can you do? There you go. Alright, so now we're gonna let's get into the CB250.
Okay, so one Honda CB250, bought it for $1,000 from a guy over Kangaroo Flat.
Yeah, Kangaroo Flat.
Basically, he was it was the son selling it for the old man.
Yeah.
Used it. He bought it off a mate, and he used it as a commuter for going backwards and forwards to work. And now he's retired, so he got his son and said to just sell the bloody thing. So $1,000, no roadworthy, no registration. The tyres need changing. Motor runs really, really well. that's really all you can bloody say about it.
Pretty much, yeah. No,
There's
it's a good bike, bar the tyres.
Yeah, yeah.
It runs, it does everything it's supposed to do, so there won't be any major fixes or anything like that. But
That's
it'll pretty
it.
much just be customising.
Yeah, that's it. So what we're going to do is, and me and Matt will most probably butt heads. So the idea of what we're doing with this bike is that we're doing it for Nay. We're going to do this bike up for Nay. So Nay's my partner, if you don't know. Obviously, most everybody knows that. And Nay is Matt's mum. So we want to do. I was saying a brat bike. You were saying the scrambler bike.
Yep.
Now, I don't want to be stuff-arsing around with changing all the exhaust, because the scrambler would normally have a pipe that runs up that way.
Yeah, it runs up over the pegs. Sort of runs along.
So that's my
top.
belief. The whole thing with whether it's a brat bike, a cafe racer, scrambler, the lines are all getting blurred these days, aren't
Pretty
they?
much, yeah. Everybody's pushing the boundaries, and there's sort of not much to distinguish between all of them now. It's
Yeah. So I'm thinking a hybrid.
hybrid.
He's like his mum. He picks me up on all these things. So I think a brat bike crossed over with a scrambler.
Yep.
So we'll put knobby tyres, not full on knobby tyres, but we'll have the knobby tyres, which will bring it to the scrambler part of it. We'll keep the exhaust down there.
Yep.
All the bloody bullshit here will all come off, so it'll become very naked. We'll be chopping part as much as we can to keep this street legal, and the front things will get done. Obviously, we're hoping to keep this tank and not have to get a different one. I'm just not sure about that funny shape down here, but we'll see how it looks.
I reckon it'll end up being a different tank.
Yeah, well, we'll just see. It all depends about the money in my bloody pocket.
And I reckon that exhaust will go as well.
Oh, you do you?
Yep.
Oh,
I don't reckon that's going to look any good.
No?
No. Not once you rip everything off.
Yeah.
I think it's going to look, a little bit funny.
Obviously, we'll go with the blackout-ish. I don't know about... We've got lots to bloody work out whether we're going to black out like I did with the Virago. The rims will definitely get blacked.
Definitely get
because they're not spokes, and they're
they're the alloy.
the alloy ones. From the photos that I've seen on the internet, blacking them out just is the best way to go. Yeah.
Try not to make a feature out of them because they're not that attractive.
No, that's it. The seat will be just like a brat seat. Here's a couple of pictures. Here's a brat bike, and here is a scrambler bike. We're gonna try and get it something like those two bikes. Well, most probably, I don't know whether we need to change the handlebars. Yeah.
I reckon we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon something closer to Little Lucifer, sort of a
More
flat.
more flat.
They're not as raised.
Yeah.
Sort of more like a motocross handlebar.
Yeah. So leave in the comment if you've got any ideas. Put them in the comments. It's not saying that we're going to bloody follow what you're saying or anything, but it gives us ideas. It does. It always helps. It's like having someone as a sounding board.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
Oh, worth noting that they use these bikes for the license testing.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I did my learners on.
Yeah.
And my B's test.
Oh, right.
Used a CB250.
Yeah. And they're a nice little bike actually. Nay likes it. Now we don't know whether Nay's going to, because she's not big on the motorbike. She likes jumping on the back of Harry. She hasn't been riding she likes the postie bike, but still she doesn't ride it very often. She's just busy doing the woodworking stuff. Now we've got the house, so she's busy doing all that stuff. So motorbikes are kind of like down the very bottom of the thing. But we want to build it with Nay in mind. If she likes it and it's going to start, riding it a little bit more, well then she'll just keep it. Otherwise, we'll flog it off.
Yep.
We'll use that money to do the next build.
Yeah.
Whatever that may
else.
be. Cool.
Yep.
All right, guys, that's it. So I'm going to take most probably 2 weeks from the Thursday videos, 1 or 2 weeks off, and then we'll be straight into the series of doing the CB250. Rightio, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.